inspire me. And with your beautiful faces and smiles, I can feel that how eagerly you all are waiting for the program to begin. But before that, I would like to thank Chairperson Ma'am and Mr. Deepak ji, yes, there, for taking this initiative to have this program, the first ever program of Spic Macay in your school. I think so. This is the first time happening. And warm welcome to school. Also to Mr. Joshi ji for bringing your students from your B.Ed college. To all the media who have been covering us extensively for the last 1 week. In fact, I feel that because of you we have been known by each and every person of Kumaon. On Monday, from Haldwani though, Kicha, yes, Kicha. And I am today my last performance of the whole series. After that, of course, I am performing for Amrapali, and from here we will be going back to Delhi. But I tell you that through the Spic Macay, I have known the Kumaon region much more better and much more deeper than I had ever before. And it was all because of Spic Macay, and especially to the two young women, Mrs. Doris and Asha ma'am. I would also like to thank Premji. Yes, oh, okay, now you have taken the first day when he received, and I could sense that he is full of music right from head to toe, and feels the music. A very, very inspired person, an inspiring person, and I think that's why you're in Inspiration School. Now you have known what Spic Macay is, a little bit of Odissi, well researched. You have done a very good research work for introduction, and you have made my job easy. So I would straight away go on to the performance side, because now you have known that Odissi, what Odissi is, and so the history of course is there with the dance form from the state of Odisha, as you have already listened to it. It's a classical dance based on the philosophy of Natya Shastra. That's an book or an encyclopedia on Indian classical dance. And it's a classical dance because there is a grammar which we follow it very strictly. Not only Odissi, but other classical dance forms. We have to adhere to the principles of the Natya Shastra. It has come from the temples, one of the sculptural oriented dance form. Of course, dating back to 2000 years old, that is 2nd century BC we say, we have the evidences that the dance was there in Odisha. But as the time progressed, different religions came in. But the dance was a part and parcel of the society, as well as the sculptures. They are the evidences, they are the part of the history which gives us the information that what was happening in the society. But it is only in the 11th century when Vaishnavism came into Odisha, where people used to worship Lord Vishnu. The famous temple of Lord Jagannath was built. Jagat ke Nath, Jagannath, who is none other than Lord Vishnu or Krishna. And it is here that inside the sanctum sanctorum, the dance was being performed by the female dancers called Devadasis or Maharis. Their place is really above the common people. They were totally dedicated to the Lord Jagannath, and they used to offer their services during the rituals which was being practiced in the temple in the form of dance. So इसीलिए नृत्य का जो स्थान है वह पूजा का स्थान माना गया है, जहाँ नृत्य के माध्यम से ईश्वर की सेवा होती है. और मेरा भी यही मानना है. For me, the dance is like a puja of meditation. So these Devadasis, they were completely surrendered at the feet of Lord Jagannath. But during late 15th century, there was political invasion, meaning lot of attacks were there on the temples. As a result, the practice of Devadasi system was hampered. There was no dance, there were no puja inside. But at the same time, there were a group of people who wanted to keep the tradition alive, tradition of dance as such alive, and thus the Gotipo dancers, they were created, who were dressed up as girls and were made to dance outside the temple premises. And once these Gotipo dancers started dancing outside the temple, people or public, they started to get notice this art form. Combination of these two traditions. From the Devadasi system, we have inherited the Bhakti Bhav or the devotional aspect, the spiritual aspect. And from the Gotipo dancers, we have taken the technical aspect. Because boys, as such, they were very energetic. So they were focusing more on the footsteps, on body movements. So Odissi is a combination of these two traditions, thus making it most graceful, lyrical, sculptural oriented, and most spiritual dance form. Right from the beginning, from the first to the last, the whole atmosphere is charged with devotion, and that